Welcome to Italy. Just a little backstory. I purchased a old stone house in Italy during the pandemic in 2021. Haven't been able to go and see the place, so today will be the first time I actually lay eyes on what we have bought. It's an old stone house built in the 1600s. Hasn't been lived in for years, and it's a big project. So the plan is to drive up there now. I just had a coffee at the local cafe in Italy, and then gonna drive up and see what we bought.
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me.
Okay, so I've made it. It's about a 10-minute drive from the cafe I was just at. The house is located in the region of Lucca and the province of Tuscany. It's beautiful over here. Just sits in this little valley, and this valley is where they mine all the Carrara marble. So you'll see in the house itself all the windowsills and windowsills is all made out of marble, and then there's a original hand-carved marble sink. Now the only problem is the whole village is on a steep incline, so it's going to be one of the challenges is to bring all the material up to the house. So I'll have to get extremely fit. But yeah, we're located right next to an old little church, which I've been told isn't active anymore, so hopefully they won't disturb me with the ringing of the bell in the early mornings. But yeah, there she is. Oh, I'm knackered already. It was only a 10-meter uphill. So the house is located on 4 floors, and this is the entrance to the cellar. Well, the plan today is just to have a bit of a look around, and then show you guys what I bought and the challenges ahead. Unfortunately, I've lost the key for the place. So yesterday when I flew into Italy, I had to go and buy some bolt cutters and a new lock. But hopefully I can cut through the existing lock to gain access and then put on the new lock. But yeah, here she is, my little ruin. Alright, I might put the camera down for a second and then see if I can get through the lock. Okay, so doors open. I couldn't take off the lock, couldn't break the lock. So what I did is I climbed through that window and then just lifted it off the hinges. So it's open now. This is what the outside looks like. This on number 12. That's the original number for the house, which is carved out of marble, like most of some of the features within the house. As you'll see, what I'll do now is I'll just run through the house with you, just quickly. I need to I've got some other business that I need to attend to after this. So, but I'll just show you guys the casa. Original stone house. The walls are extremely thick. They're about a meter thick. Very interesting is this little hand carved marble sink. Original, and actually the drainage for it is on the outside. So this is the drainage for that little sink. I think it's blocked up. I don't think that it's operational. The plan is to keep it as is and use it as a hand wash station or a vegetable rinsing station, something like that. It's pretty dark in here, and it's a very small kitchen. It's not very big at all. But yeah, so that's the kitchen. These beams are original as well. They're all stained. I believe the roof is new, but I can gather the floorboards. Alright, and then here just have a little cupboard. Funny enough, I actually found this little tool just rusted to bits. I think at a later stage we'll probably just box that up and use it as a feature somewhere. From here we walk into the living room. Living room's quite big. Down here is the first floor. I'll take you in there in a bit and show you around. And then, but yeah, so original beam there, and then marble windowsill, which I'll keep. I'll try and do the restoration myself to see if it's if I can get it looking any better. And then from here is another window that looks into the church. You can see there's the church bell. But yeah, stunning little room. The plan is to have a fireplace just here in the corner. It'll heat up the house because there's no heating system at all in here. But as you can see, a lot of work to be done. Okay, and then we'll head up to the third floor. Now this is the best view of the valley, as you can see. Overlook the church. It's absolutely beautiful. You can't see the mountains now where the quarry is for the marble, but yeah, that's just in the distance on the other side. But it's just absolutely stunning. Original marble window sills. So this is going to be the living room. A couple of couches, TV, just a chill out area. It's quite big. It's actually, this floor will replace, I think, to try and make the opening straight first of all, skew. Yeah, so try just a lot of ideas going through my head at the moment. A lot of work. I think this is an undertaking which I kind of knew what I bought, but as I'm walking through the place, there's just so much work to be done. Original beams there and there. But yeah, so the previous owner did start doing some renovations on it, as you'll see in this room. Not very well, so we'll have to do a bit of damage control and then try and rectify all these mistakes he made. But yeah, so this is going to be the spare bedroom, so the second bedroom. This, I think they did plan to make this a bathroom, so just there in the corner you can see us water points for a sink or whatever, and then that pipe is the drainage for the toilet on the master ensuite. And then just here, not a very nice view. You can see the building next door is doing some renovations as well. But yeah, so that's the second bedroom, and then the fourth floor, the top floor, is the it's going to be the master. So there's up these little dodgy stairs. The roof is leaking, by the way. It's raining now and it's leaking. You can see it's wet here. But yeah, so this is the master. Small window. Actually, I have to kneel down on my knees to see out of it. So, but yeah, I don't think this was the original floor for this room. It would have been probably a little bit lower. And then a beautiful view again, just a little bit higher of the surroundings. The plan is to see if we can open up the window to there, to see if we can to have a better view of the valley. But because this is classed as a historic building, the Italian government doesn't like you messing with the outside of the facade of the building. So, but what we'll do is we'll put in plans, see if they accept it, and then we go from there. But yeah, beautiful original beam. This beam is probably my favorite. This one and the one in the master ensuite. What we'll do is we'll remove this whole roof. It's leaking. The insulation is actually rotten because there was nothing on top of it, so everything is just fucked. But yeah, so first thing is to replace the roof, and then start from there, top to bottom. Because I'll be replacing the floors, we'll have to get the bath in here before we relay this floor. Otherwise, there's just no ways of getting it up here after we've put the floors down. This will come out as well. This is a flute for a fireplace they were planning on putting in, but it's not horrendous. I don't like it at all. In here is the master ensuite. Beautiful beam. What we'll do is we'll sandblast the beam to get it back to original wood. Just a note as well, this is the local cat shitting place. There's just feces all over the floor. Next time around I'll have to come in here and clean. Nice little ensuite bathroom. They did start with renovations of this. For some reason they put in this horrendous red brick wall, which I'll remove, and then the plan is to have a shower here, toilet, bidet, a bath just there, and then a double sink just here up on the wall with frosted glass, of course. So you don't want the neighbours peeking in. Like I said, I have to pretty much be on my knees to look out the window. It's very small, but yeah, that's about it for this floor. So what I'll do is I'll go show you the basement, where probably one of the most exciting projects is gonna take place. I'm planning on installing a massive wine cellar down there with a second bathroom. Yeah, so that's exciting. There's extremely a lot of work that needs to be done to this place. I'm planning on doing most of it myself, so if you guys want to, you guys can subscribe to my channel, Changing Latitudes, and come along for the ride. I'll just show you. So there's two entrances to the building. I've got the main entrance here that leads into the kitchen, and then down a little hill. Actually, in here is a small little room that's underneath the kitchen, which was it's full of junk and shit, which was a wood storing place for the fire that they made in the kitchen. That will be the utility room, I think. Yeah, so and then you've got this entrance here, which is on ground level. Just get the torch away. So it's one of the biggest rooms of the house. It's so dark in here, and it's pretty rank. It's loads of rubble and building rubble, and what they did is they actually pour concrete on top of this wooden floor, and then they supported it with that beam next to the old original beam, and it looks pretty ugly, but we'll render it and put some glass on it to make it looking pretty mint. This in there is where I said is underneath the kitchen. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Alright guys, that's the introduction to this crazy project that I'm undertaking. Should be fine, should be good. A lot of work to be done, but I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so my plan now is I'm meeting with the architect in a half an hour, and then gonna discuss what we need to do, and then she's gonna put forward the plans to the commune, and then hopefully April we'll start. It's not too far away.